Hey everyone, Spot of Nerd here with our last episode. Can you believe it? Last episode of 2025. If you haven't already watched, I would highly encourage you go and check out our most recent new addition to the channel, our live annual best and worst of 2025. Although we've done it before in the past, this time we made it extra special because number one, we did it live, but number two, we had two very special guests that I am eternally grateful for and send my huge thanks and appreciation for joining the conversation. I thought it was a blast. I had a great time. Listen to it on the podcast if you prefer, but otherwise go ahead and check it out. Obviously, the YouTubes, the Rumbles, everywhere you can on the socials. But this time I figured, we may as well. It's going to be brief, it's going to be short because there's really not much to talk about. James Cameron's Avatar, Fire and Ash, or as one of my personal favorites fans of the channel prefers, which I have to 1000% agree with them, it was nothing more than Avatar, Fire and Ass. If you're not aware, probably going to spoil some things. At the same time, to put it very bluntly, to put it very simply, the third in the installment of the Avatar series, Fire and Ash, is once again rinse, repeat, recycle. It is the same damn movie. So if I spoil anything, just throwing out the warning to you. Getting all the usual suspects out of the way. If you haven't already, I would love you guys so much. Give me the likes, the comments, the follows, the subscribes, everywhere you can, specifically on Rumble, because that's the future. I would really appreciate it if you haven't already. But yeah, Avatar, Fire and Ash, or Ass, as we now are going to refer to as. A lot of asness in this channel. Let's just put it simply. It is the same goddamn movie. I kid you not, folks. The first movie is simply Sully and the military guy going at each other's necks because Sully betrays them by becoming one of the Avatar people, and the second movie follows the same story except in water. Lo and behold, we have Avatar, Fire and Ash, and once again it's Sully and the military commander guy going at each other's throats, except this time the military guy has a side chick. That's the difference. I shit you not, people. That is the entire 3-hour movie. This movie is long. It is visually great. I will give you credit. It is visually stunning, and I would encourage you to go and watch it in a theater, specifically IMAX. Although the challenge here is I wouldn't encourage that you pay for it. If somehow you can have somebody else pay for it, like a friend, a date, something, maybe a membership to a movie theater, that's going to be your best option. Please do not put actual money towards this movie because it is just the same fucking movie if you've seen the first two movies. Cliff notes, synopsis, we pick up right where the second movie left off. You have the Sullys in the water environment. They now have to go back to the forest because, sure, the same movie again from the first film. We get the military guy now who obviously is trying to get Sully and his family. They meet up together, and this time we have the military guy's side chick, the fire chick. We'll just call her Fire Chick. She brings nothing to the table. Zero, zilch. I don't know how else to describe other than the fact that she doesn't believe in the god of Pandora. That's really it. She's not really a main cast member. She really is just a side character. She is, quote, as today's generation would call, a side piece, and I don't mean that in a negative, derogatory fashion. I mean that in the literal sense. She is a side piece to the military guy. She just is being used as more firepower, as more allies, I guess if you want to call it, to eventually try and get to destroying the planet of Pandora. That's it. It's really that simple. I don't really know what else to tell you, and I'm going to keep this video so short that that's all I'm going to tell you. There's nothing really else to tell you. That's it. I'm a broken record. It's Spot of Nerd. It's what we do. It's also the last episode, so I want to kind of give you a final message towards that. Avatar, Fire and Ash, jokes aside, save your money. It's not worth it. It's not worth 3 hours. I give this maybe 1 to 1.5 cups of tea out of 4 from yours truly, Spot of Nerd, because yes, visually it's pretty amazing. This would have been better off streaming as a series. Split it off into a couple episodes and put it on a streaming network like Disney. This would have been a better option than what they gave us here with James Cameron. I'm sorry, but there supposedly are storylines / scripts for number 4 and 5 movies. I think the ball stops here. I really, really do. And I really mean that because number 1, people are not going to want to go see the same movie over and over and over again. But number 2, obviously people are being very careful with their money. So I would be very surprised. Supposedly this movie needs to make $1 billion to be a success. I would be surprised if it makes half of that. I really, really would. So I will leave you guys in that regard from the Avatar Fire and Ash. Take it with a grain of salt, but at the same time, to end this year off, 2025, what a show it's been. 2026 is just around the corner, and although there is a shit ton of sequels coming in 2026, Shrek 5, Dune 3, Terrifier 4, Supergirl, which I guess is technically a sequel in the next DC series. There's a lot that we're going to be discussing in 2026, so I hope you will stay tuned for that. Something first time news, or whatever they call it, big shocker news from this channel, Spot of Nerd. I'm going to be doing something incredible for the first time ever on this channel that I've never done before in its 10 years of existence. So I hope you will make sure to follow and subscribe everywhere you can. For the first time ever in 2026, yours truly, Spot of Nerd, is going to be giving you content every single day in 2026, at least to the best of my ability. You're gonna have to bear with me on some of it. Some of it might just be through social media, some of it might be through the channel, some of it might be through the podcast, but ultimately every single day I'm going to try and give you, the fans, some new content, whether politics, movies, television, or just shooting the shit, from yours truly, Spot of Nerd. And I hope you will join me and join the conversation as well. We're gonna have lots more special guests. Alberto and Richard are going to rejoin us and discuss a lot of randomness topics, from thrillers and all that good stuff that we talked about in the best and worst of 2025. But ultimately, gonna try it, see if I can do it, and it's gonna be amazing. I hope you'll join. Other than that, I want to wish everybody a huge thanks and appreciation for continuing to watch this channel, Spot of Nerd. I really do appreciate those that do. I know it's not many of you, but for those that do, it brings warm feelings to my heart, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of you, and I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope everything is great and successful for you. I really do mean that, especially in the crazy world that we live in right now. But ultimately, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys. Yes, I'm going to do it. We're going to see you guys next year. Laters, y'all. P.S. If you actually want to join, I've said this 1,000 times, I will say this 1,000 times more. Message me. Get in contact with me somehow. If you want to join the conversation, if you want to debate politics, movies, television, let me know ASAP, because trust me, the bigger community that we built, the better the debates and the better conversations that we can have. Trust me, it's awesome, it's epic. Plus, it would also make us grow, each and every one of us, in a positive way, because bringing community together is what it's all about. As cliche and as vomit-inducing as that sounds, it really is. It's what brings us together to help each other, especially when you're in this crazy world that we live in. 2026 coming up here. I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Bye.